This episode of A Couple of Guys Go Look at Stuff is brought to you by me and my friends. Just kidding, we don't have a sponsor yet. Good evening. And welcome to another A Couple of Guys Go Look at Stuff. And there's a girl. That's Allie, and Andy, and I'm Clay behind the camera. Today we are in the Michaux State Forest. I think that's how you say it. Probably butchering it. At Camp Michaux. And there's a lot of history here. I didn't even realize what was going on. I mean, we got the Bunker Hill Farm, the CCC camp during the Great Depression. President Franklin Roosevelt, he was giving them these men some jobs. They took that camp, made it a POW camp. And that's pretty interesting because during the World War II, there's on this plaque it says 7,500 German POWs and Japanese POWs. So who knows what was going on there? I mean, we can pretty much guess. And then, of all things, they make it a church camp. So my thought is, you like interrogated all these POWs, and then you just open the doors and you have summer camp. Those Presbyterians. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Would you be excited about that, going to summer camp, knowing that people were just like borderline being tortured?
These people don't look too thrilled.
Or would you be like, this place is haunted? Maybe they didn't even know.
I bet they didn't even know.
They probably didn't know. It was probably a secret, because this was a secret interrogation facility. We're gonna
Go look at
rummage through the weeds and go look at stuff. We don't have any cell service, so I do have a map that I have downloaded. And this place is supposedly pretty big. And this is what it looked like in 1944 to 45. We're just gonna see what we can find here. So we've been walking down this road for a while. Haven't really seen anything. I'm thinking we're gonna come across the House of Wax with Paris Hilton. That version. You guys don't agree.
That's what I found.
You'd rather have the older version? Wow. It's purple.
Purple.
Alright, so we got some action going on here. We got an Appalachian Trail sign, or as Andy says it, Appalachian. And I believe the trail continues that way, which I've hiked it before. It's not easy. The other direction.
Oh.
Well, it's probably used by like a park ranger. Like, I know there's some quarters in the state forest for people to live and like watch the forest.
For the Department of Forestry.
I forget what they're called. Forest responsibly.
Responsibly maintained.
And that one doesn't look too bad. There is some moisture down there, moving in a certain direction. Oh, great. This is how all horror movies end up in the beginning. Hey, let's split up.
Don't zoom in on him.
Bye. Good thing we don't have cell phone service. That's odd. You came back, and you're alive. Grassy? That's why I didn't want to go that way. Found the stream, also known as the moisture running in a certain direction. This makes me have to pee. Somebody could get married back here. They just like have to make the hike. You could do it. We got all these markings on the tree. I don't know what that means.
It means don't cut
That
this
means
one
the
down.
hobos can come here.
The hobos? Here's some. I mean, we got all kinds of things. Sunset Rocks. Where do you think that goes?
Remember rattlesnake? Oh, well, let's go back.
I see a snake. I'm gonna step on it.
It is unlawful for a person to hunt, take, catch, or kill a timber rattlesnake.
Pretzels. This place definitely isn't abandoned.
We could have brought our corn.
Another fork in the road. One seems dark, one seems light. I'm gonna take the higher ground. Alright. My crew didn't want to come with me, but I just scaled this mountain. This place called Sunset Rocks. I'm assuming there's a view. Let's check it out. I'd say that was worth it. I wonder what that's up at the top there. It's like cell phone towers. Those trees sticking up. Yeah, it's probably aliens. Sunset Rocks, that was my band's name in high school. Man, you really get lost back here. Should probably go back to my crew. So you guys thought I was dead?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was like 20 minutes later.
No, I just got like...
It's a millipede.
That's not a slug?
No, it's a millipede.
A couple of guys go look at stuff. And one girl.
Put it in your bag.
Yeah, bring it home. Souvenir.
Oh!
Oh! Hey!
It's over here, I dropped it.
Okay. So where's my search party?
Right here, and that was all you had, so you weren't gonna get found, honestly.
Well, good thing I got found. Alright. So, I mean, there's remnants of a building back there somewhere. I don't know if that's part of the camp. I did happen to find down the road that building we saw. Last pieces of the stone barn. That picture's from 1913. Torn down in the 1970s. Exciting. Alright, so it's possible that there might have been more of the camp across the street, and we went like 2 miles in the opposite direction. So we will have to come back. To be continued. We're gonna explore down this road with machetes. But what we saw had nothing to do with POWs or the many purposes of this land. But we survived, we made it back. You had a problem with wearing Chucks to a hiking event. What else happened?
We spent some great time together.
Yep. Was it Andy was turning into Spider-Man? He got bit by a radioactive spider. And Andy thinks that...
Because they're gonna come out of your butt.
Andy thinks that the spider web comes out of your butt. I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, Andy's getting violent, so this has been a couple of guys look at stuff. Tune in next time for where we go look at stuff. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and tell us in the comments what you would like us to explore next. As always, you can subscribe and ring the notification bell, and that will let you know when we post a new video every Monday. You can follow us at eFilmsTravel on Instagram, and we'll let you know when the next episode of A Couple of Guys Go Look at Stuff will be posted. Okay, see ya. It's like a nice place to camp right here by the stream, and you could pee the bed all night.